No, man, you say that shit like I done did COVID.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I haven't seen proof that you didn't.
I didn't do it. I didn't make
I didn't do it. I didn't make COVID. I did not.
I did not make it. I did not.
KissItAndWink and Mr. Morgan are like dom dom dom. It's some Summerboys time.
Now that's an impression that I love and that I don't care how poorly anyone does it.
I'm just happy to hear somebody doing it.
Yeah, I just point at them like, hey, you're doing it. I know that. You're doing it.
Yeah. I did not. And
I
then
did not.
It got some more traction when that movie came out.
Dude, that was like my favorite. That was my favorite trip to the movies ever. Was when we all went to see Disaster Artist together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a small theater. It was pretty full, but everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And everybody there knew. It was early enough that the movie had come out, so everybody had seen The Room.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a really enjoyable experience. Like, people knew what was funny and why.
Yeah.
And, I had a lot of fun. Because most of the time, the reason I don't...
Some good group movie theater laughs at that movie.
The reason I don't like going to the theater in general is because, as we all know, including Patrick Cash. Hello, Patrick Cash.
Hey, Patrick Cash. Sorry that we ignored you for a second.
It's episode 13, and you're watching it.
Yeah. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us.
Jimmy's eating men and/or gators. There's a lot of gators this day.
Dude, Jimmy does not discriminate. Give a fuck.
I eat them all.
I eat them all.
We're fans of The Room.
Yeah,
Keenan found it pretty early on. Keenan's pretty good about finding shit early on.
Well, no, dude. So the way we found The Room, you technically found it.
Oh, right.
Because what happened? What happened was. I would every day. I don't know why I would do this, but every day I would manually record Adult Swim.
Yeah, this shit drove me crazy the way you operated that TiVo.
Yeah, we had TiVo, and I wouldn't put anything on Season Pass.
It was always 99% full, and one time I was like, "Hey man, can I record this one thing?" And you're like, "No, sorry."
Because remember we had our phases, and
I think. Sure, man. We can say we, but this was a lot of this was mostly a Keenan venture, bro.
Well, so
I didn't get a lot of any say in TiVo.
Well, like for instance, a thing that was just for me and not you that you did not enjoy was Murray. Maury.
So much Maury.
I would watch so many Mauries. I really enjoyed Mauries. But then there was also stuff like you and I had a haunting phase.
Yeah, but I never chose any phase,
so
Keenan. I gotta make it clear. I was never allowed to TiVo, man.
We would record like 4 hauntings a day, and then we had our Chris Angel phase.
Ooh, I was about to say, I enjoyed that phase.
That was fun, dude, because especially when you're super stoned, like, the things are that much more amazing that he does.
Hey, speak for yourself, man.
Really freaks your mind.
Yeah,
when your mind's already a little freaked.
My mind started off semi-freaked, and by the end of the episode,
full-blown freaked.
Full-blown freakage.
What else did you... Man, you would always have, like, the regular stuff, like Futurama, and...
I had our staples.
Yeah. Your staples, Keenan. I never got a say.
Yeah, okay.
I determined our staples.
Don't worry, Keenan. Don't worry, Connor. I have our staples covered.
Yeah, it's all covered, and it's 98% full.
Don't worry
about it.
I got all the shit that both me and you want on there.
So
if it was me, there'd be a lot more planes taken off on that shit.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure, it would a lot more.
And a little bit, maybe 0.5% of them landing.
Because Connor likes. I think we all like documentaries, but the types of documentaries we like are very different.
You mean us three guys? Us Summer Boys?
Yeah, us Summer Boys.
Or us people, humanity.
No, us 3 Summer Boys. Because the documentaries I like are like how cereal's made.
Yeah, or you like documentaries about movies.
Yeah. Oh God, I've watched that 6-hour Nightmare on Elm Street documentary like a million times.
Oh yeah. But we don't need to get too far into that.
Well, no, because I want to get to talking about The Room because that was the initial thing.
Or Maneater pretty soon, but it's fine. I mean, this is good stuff.
Jimmy's eating catfish. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, Jimmy's just swimming through the beautiful shores of Singapore.
He's charming.
Shanghai.
Yeah, Creole Shanghai. Where you can get some of that there lo mein out of there.
I like those raw documentaries.
Like Uncooked.
Yeah, like raw, uncooked, like Hero Dreams of Sushi.
Oh yeah.
No. But I mean, like, you don't like the documentaries that I like to watch. You're like, dude, I don't want to hear about this.
You like historical documentaries,
among other kinds. Yeah, but you don't. You find them bummers sometimes.
Sometimes I do find them bummer, and sometimes I like my documentaries to be light. But then,
Yeah, a bit light.
dude. I mean, remember that one time where we were both like kind of sleepy, and we just put on Dear Zachary like for shits, and then we end up watching the whole thing and being like, fuck!
What was that, Dear Zachary?
The one with the grandparents who were the husband got murdered, and so the grandparents, like his parents, were fighting his ex-wife for custody of their child.
Oh God, I repressed this. I forgot about this.
Well, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give anything away because there's some. It's very tasty the whole way
some
through.
spoilies.
But
it is.
God,
good,
it was a bummer. God, it was a fucking bummer. But yeah,
it
very
was
good.
just like putting on some light background elevator documentary. But
yeah, we were just like, let's just
it was
put this on. We're kind of groggy and we'll
captivating
just,
and horrifying.
Listen to these people talk, and yeah, it went south. But the way we found the room was, so I would manually record Adult Swim every day on the TiVo, and then one day you were like, "Hey man, why'd you record that weird movie?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And you were like, "Yeah, like the Adult Swim stuff. Like it's just this weird movie." And so at the time, what they would do, Tim and Eric, if you know Tim and Eric, would play The Room every April Fool's Day. Like that would be the entirety. They did that for a few years.
Yeah, it was their April Fool's prank.
So that was
they just play The Room.
Yeah, they just
That's
play
how
The Room.
we found it. I found it by accident, and I'm like, "What's Keenan up to now?" I guess I don't remember this, but
so that was the entirety of Adult Swim that evening, and so you were like, "Dude, what is this?
What is this movie with this
Why'd you
guy's
record
butt?
this?" And you were like, "It's weird and like it's terrible, but like it's kind of funny how terrible it is, but like it's really weird." And so I was like, okay. So I started watching it, and I was like, yeah, what's going on here? So
and you watched the whole thing, I think. I wasn't there when you watched the whole thing.
We tried to piece it together, but that was the whole thing. Was like the reason I would do Adult Swim manually every night is because some nights I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to watch all those, and then some nights I'd be like, nah, I don't want to watch that one.
Well, naturally, of course, that makes sense.
So we only got.
Dude, you're attacking this huge boat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this boat's ginormous, dude. How do you?
Is it that guy? Is it your main enemy guy, or is it just a different fishing boat?
It's just a fishing boat.
Okay,
he's only half two, but this is how he generates more.
This is just like a Bubba Gump shrimp boat.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sink this boat.
Dude, did you know
you're gonna smack it till it sinks?
Yep.
Did you know that line was improvised when he's like, I forget what Bubba's real name is, but Bubba's like, my name's blah, 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 but people call me Bubba. And Forrest Gump's like, my name's Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump.
That was improvised?
That was improvised by Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks? Wow.
Dude.
An American hero.
Way to go, Tom Hanks. I mean, dude, like, not only is he, like, quite possibly the most cherished male actor.
Cherished.
Of our generation. But now, like, they're going to
He's never done anything wrong.
They're gonna like use his blood to make like a vaccine for horny season.
What if everybody just gets their vaccine is just Tom Hanks's blood?
Oh man, ooh, I'd gargle it. It wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, you'd probably get arrested.
So yeah, we saw The Room completely by accident.
And on the Adult Swim version, every time it shows Tommy Wiseau's butt, there's just a huge like black square on the screen.
They black it out really like
bigger than his butt is.
Yeah, like way more because aren't there 3 sex scenes?
Yeah, but they're like very long. Yeah,
like
they're like weird and long. If you haven't seen The Room, Patrick Cash, I'm sure you have by now, especially if you're listening to us. But if you haven't seen, I feel like if anybody who's listening to us has probably already seen The Room for some reason.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty standard at this point.
At this point, yeah. But if you haven't, definitely head over there and check it out because I know plenty of people who've not seen it. And it is.
I'm pretty sure it's free on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can watch it on YouTube now.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, so like I'm a person who typically really hates shit, that entertainment that's just like, oh look, it's really bad. Isn't that fun? It's usually not my cup, but I think The Room transcends all of that. It's just good.
The ones that
it's
really
too
work,
funny to not watch.
Because there's plenty of things that are just bad and like.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not there with you. I don't like
Yeah.
get this enough to like get on board with liking it and spending time liking it. But The Room, I
ones,
think everybody can enjoy.
The ones that are really good, like The Room, it's usually someone foreign, so it's usually someone who like doesn't like understand like American filmmaking sensibilities. But like even then, I mean, you talk to Tommy Wiseau and he's like, "I'm America, baby. I'm from Los Angeles.
I'm 100% Los Angeles, man."
I am from 100% Los Angelesville." So it's usually stuff like that, like Troll 2.
That's a
is
foreigner?
one that it was a husband and wife that were German, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I've heard that Troll 2 may be another one that maybe. It sounds like that's another top one.
You would love it. It's up there. Like it's
Really?
Because the thing that so
You've been
the
telling
thing
me
that
this for
makes
like 10 years maybe that I'd love
the thing that makes those movies so good is it's not like, oh, that's bad and isn't that funny. It's you just question every choice that the filmmaker makes. You know, like that shit of in The Room, there's framed pictures of like cutlery. And it's like, why is that a thing? Why is that so? Because that's a conscious choice someone made. It wasn't like that, just wasn't on set.
Yeah, and then figuring out, or like at least like having fun guessing at like how much weight each one of those decisions actually had. Because plenty of them that seem pointless had a lot more weight than other ones. So yeah, there's a lot of shit to think about and how shitty of a movie and how shitty of a actual objectively movie The Room is, and I'm guessing the Trolls 2 is. Just a really bad movie objectively, but that people get enjoyment out of that.
My favorite thing from Troll 2, which you may have seen.
Troll 2. It's not Trolls 2?
No, it's Troll 2.
It's just one troll wreaking havoc?
Dude, okay, so the first Troll movie is actually not that bad. And
yeah, I heard this.
It was a real movie. Like, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in it.
An early.
I think a pre-Seinfeld Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, absolutely right. Yeah.
But she was on SNL at that point.
Okay.
It's a real movie. And so then what happened was this German couple makes this movie called Goblin. And for some reason, the studio was just like, hey, well, Troll was such a success. Let's just call this Troll 2. The word troll is not in the movie.
That's right, dude, because I think that I saw, isn't there a documentary about this process?
Yeah, the documentary is seriously called, like, the worst movie ever made or something like that.
Jimmy, were you already, we'll go back to this real quick, but were you already doing this earlier, Jimmy, killing these groupers?
Yeah, it's part of it seems like it's a chain of killing like
10 groupers at a time?
Yeah, some like radioactive groupers or some shit.
Oh, radioactive. Oh, okay, because the other thing said radioactive something, right?
Yeah.
Because, he was trying to go in here, but there were like 3 level 8 alligators in there.
This is apparently like sewers of some nuclear plant.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, dude, this game is very ecocentric, not egocentric.
Ecocentric. So yeah, I'll try to check out Trolls 2, and then we can
I'd love to watch it. I'd love to watch
Troll 2
together.
But so it sounds like So maybe when you're here, if you can convince Jimmy of it, so normally Keenan comes over to my place, but Jimmy's got the recording set up. This is where the Summerboys official studio and offices are. Is it Jimmy's pad? So as long as Jimmy's okay with Troll 2 being played in his home, dude.
Jimmy, we need to think of a name. We need to think of a name for your house, and so far, my vote is calling it the Summer House.
Oh,
the Summer House. I like it.
Yeah, because what's the name of mine?
Tiny House.
Okay. Just making sure that I had that right.
Because that was our old, when we would make sketches, that was our moniker.
Well, it's still in use, actually. It's still for kind of slightly different purposes, but it is still alive and well. In fact, it's technically this is the first year it's an actual company with the state of Georgia.
Oh yeah, LLC, baby.
Yeah.
You have limited liability.
It's still alive, Keenan. You've just checked out a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, I moved away like 3 years ago or something, and I've checked out in a lot of ways.
Hell yeah, bro.
To be quite honest, like quarantine's really lit a fire under me to try and have more of a life, I guess.
Well, that's inspirational. See, that's what you got to do, is you got to take it as a positive. Any way you can, find the silver linings. But,
yeah,
overall, awful, terrible thing. But, hey, way to find the silver lining. A good spot to, sorry, finish your thought.
Well, I was just going to say, I keep seeing these memes that are like, the duality of the situation. If you're in a position where like you don't have to worry about your job, like your job's stable, you don't have to worry about like your next meal or like paying
if things are okay for you.
Yeah, if things are okay for you, then what most people seem to be struggling with is like, should I use this time to be productive because I'll never have this much free time again, or should I use this time to like goof off and like sleep because I'll never have this much free time again?
And some people who are more noble and honorable than us may be thinking like, should I use this time to like help somehow, But that's not us. That's not us. But some people are doing that.
Well, that would make a shitty meme. Like, yes, it's an honorable thing to do. Not the funniest meme in the world.
Not funny.
Not funny.
All
right. So I think I finally killed enough groupers to where now I get to go hunt down the apex predator.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
And then
Barracuda.
I'm going to become the apex predator. But it is about that time, so we'll have to wait.
Oh, you're going to get bone teeth.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, guys,
Yes,
come check it
am.
out next time, because it seems like there's going to be we haven't crossed many big hurdles, but this is going to be a big hurdle. We haven't killed an apex predator yet in Maneater.
There's going to be a fight.
And we're about, like, what are we in? 13, 12 episodes
This
in?
was 13, so it'll be 14.
This is 13, so 14, the first fight with an apex predator, we're hoping, right?
Yep.
Come check it out, and thanks for checking it out this time.